Hello there, Rampant Mystic here, and today we'll be looking into some of the new features of the Synthesis update for No Man's Sky. Do keep in mind, this is not everything that was added in the update. We will just be looking into the featured features of the Synthesis update. Now, this is a big update from Hello Games, so I've split it into several groups: Starship and Freighter features, base building, UI improvements, and miscellaneous. Let's start with Starship and Freighter features. First really big thing, these are the Starship upgrades found in all space stations. They allow us to upgrade the slots of our ship, both the normal and technology ones, for a price, and upgrade our ship class as well, thus allowing us to pick a ship design we enjoy and take it up to S-class and max slots. Do keep in mind, these upgrades can get expensive. The second thing the terminal provides is the Starship Salvage feature, giving us the ability to remove unwanted starships from taking up space without having the need to trade them in for another ship. Two new upgrades for the Pulse Drive have been added that can be purchased from the Nexus. They upgrade flight speed and fuel efficiency. An emergency warp drive was as well added. It is also available for purchase from the Nexus. It is capable of a single randomized jump to a nearby system, making it a viable way to avoid certain combat situations. This drive does break though and will require repair after use. The Starship minimap on the HUD in first-person mode has also received a slight overhaul, making it clearer what the enemy and ally positions are. Now there is as well one more thing. The Freighter did get a purchasable upgrade, of course, from the Freighter terminal on your freighter, but honestly I couldn't get to install it because in order to install it I would have to remove my hyperdrive. And now on to base building features. Rejoice base builders! Several new triangular base components have been added to our building blocks, which of course have to first be purchased from the Nexus. The snapping system has been improved and the cost of building parts has gone down by a little bit. The terrain editor has got new visual effects and two new modes, restore and flatten. As well, a new protected terrain has been implemented, increasing the terrain edit limit and preventing the so-called terrain regeneration in player bases. For UI improvements, the first thing I would like to mention is the UI feels streamlined. We now have instant access to the Galactic Trade Terminal and can purchase planetary charts from a full shop UI instead of how it was before. Swap features have finally been added into No Man's Sky, allowing us to drag and drop items to swap their positions in our inventory, as well as repair or build technologies. Speaking of nuisances that are a thing of the past, hazard shields that are not relevant to the current planet's atmospheric conditions will no longer show up in the quick charge menu. And now for the features I just didn't add anywhere else. Let's first start with a couple of new purchasable upgrades. Airburst Engine is a new jetpack upgrade purchased from the Nexus, allowing the jetpack to recharge mid-flight. But through my personal experience, it is more useful as it in general increases the jetpack recharge speed and removes the recharge delay. Portable refiners are a thing of the past with this next upgrade, as per usual, purchased from the Nexus, turning our inventory into a refiner, making portable versions obsolete. Storage containers get some love as well in the Synthesis update. They now have their capacity increased from 5 to 20 slots and can now be given custom names. Multi-tools! We can now own many of them. What more is there to say, except gotta collect them all? Feeling bored with your old self? Well, the remedy is in the update. The appearance modifier will now let you save up to 3 character presets. And let's not forget about the discovery page. We have faster access to planetary data, a better sense of position in the system and on the planets we are on, and bulk uploads are finally working properly. The game as well seems to have had some performance improvements from what I could tell, as I'm no longer seeing frame drops when entering and leaving a planet. And our last thing to mention is that we can finally ride creatures that have been fed only basic bait, also known as creature pots, and we can finally use first-person mode for Exocraft, possibly giving us more immersion while exploring. Thank you all for watching. My name is Rampant Mystic, and I do hope you enjoyed this view into the Synthesis update, and there will be a link to the full patch notes down in the description, and I'll see y'all in the next one.